Inhabiting 11 regions of the Euclid galaxy lies the oldest and largest civilization of interlopers, the Galactic Hub. Within this community, interlopers can get involved in special events, including various competitions and games. In this documentary, we will follow the clues of the recent treasure hunt, created by the Galactic Hub founder, together with the director of the Hub's Exobiology Corps. This is the lost treasure of Captain Thamium. Our journey begins on the Galactic Hub capital planet, Drogadur NO426. Our first clue.
Seek the wisdom of the long-necked goddess, pride of the Galactic Hub, whose gentle gaze sees past the cosmos. Her full height numbers the secret star of Catius.
This is Sweet Datasaurway, a rare species of Diplo native to Drogadur, lovingly referred to as the pride of the Galactic Hub in Thamium's first clue. The females reach heights of 6.4 meters, which gives us the number of the star at our next location. Thamium's note also mentioned Catius, which implies that this star can be found within the Arm of Catius region of Galactic Hub space. Leading us to Hub 4-64, the No Requitus system, located within the Arm of Catius, where we receive our next clue.
On the space station, they whisper of the captain's cipher, a secret code left behind to direct his smugglers. So goes the legend. 10 numbers, 7//3. In the first, the fourth, and the last together the secret shall be. Follow the call of Cyrus to where you must be.
The haulers that frequent No Requitus asteroid concealed space station carry the secret code mentioned in the second clue. Many of these ships were used for smuggling stolen goods during the height of Thamium's operation. Emblazoned on their hulls is the following sequence of numbers, identifying them as one of Thamium's own. 243-1987//342. Taking the first, fourth, and last number of this code gives us 212, corresponding to a star in the Cyrus instability, marking our next location. Hub 9-212, the Maviati Gamma system.
On the world where the unstable fog blows, where the ground shall shake, where none dared go, ancient beings offered travellers under the gaze of an ungodly snake. Seek this uncharted isle in the vacuum, where Captain Thamium once did his deals ashore, where his crew learned true fear, as he tracked the beast through the planet's fiery core. Walk in his steps, find what depth the beast rends its earthen scar. Divide by 8, the first digit guides you to the region, the second shall bring you to the star.
Of the planets orbiting Maviati Gamma star, only one is surrounded in a mysterious, unstable fog. The irradiated planet, Gojosifa-Kuzan. This planet is plagued by a unique and terrible species of worm that lives deep beneath its crust. The snake mentioned in Thamium's third clue. In order to discover our next location, we will need to find the depth of this beast's abode. This is revealed by viewing the worm through a visor scanner as it dives across the planet's surface. 67.2. Divide this by 8 and you get 8.4. So the first digit provides us with the region name, Hub 8, the Air Naka conflux, and the second is the number of the star, 4. Correlating to Hub 8-4, the Osukaishi system.
Pirates are pirates, not for their trades but their plunder. Thamium's wrath melted bodies, his greed tore metal asunder. 'Twas here his last great bounty broke 'neath endless waves, photonic spite sending Thamium's crew to their graves. On the 31st latitude to the south, the Noshchi-Yuku you shall see. The 3-digit positive longitude of its terminal for the point provides Ernaka's key. Aye, traveller, remember what terror you behold there. Only by your memory shall the captain's fate be made clear.
This clue speaks of a dark chapter within Captain Thamium's adventures, where his unchecked greed led his crew into a deadly battle that ended up taking their lives. The debris from this skirmish can be found on the 31st latitude to the south, on the endless morass planet Edzbetsi Gamma. Here, the remains of the Noshchi-Yuku litters the seabed, Captain Thamium's last great bounty, broken and unclaimed. The 3-digit positive longitude of its waterlogged terminal provides the number of our next star, 149. Thamium proclaims this number as Ernaka's key, suggesting the star we seek resides within our current region of hub space. Bringing us to Hub 8-149, the Cinnamon Raisin Bagel system, located within the Ernaka conflux.
As his crew burned in the Noshchi-Yuku's green plasma volley, Captain Thamium spoke of his folly. I regret units left unstolen and sentinels left unshot. I regret nip-nip not smoked, every drop of Viking ale left in the pot. I regret my end I, but cherish all I had before I go. From the high seas to the depths of space, 'tis a pirate's life, yo-ho. But he'd not end here, he'd not die just yet. A brilliant kraken drew him in, like a fish in a net. Find the kraken's name, find the metal beast's numeral, if you seek the location of the pirate king's funeral. To continue your hunt, to satisfy your greed, the numbers of the kraken and the Noshchi-Yuku's hull you will need. To claim wealth unbound and witness colours bizarre. Their difference is the next region, their sum is the next star.
Narrowly escaping with his life, Captain Thamium managed to limp away from the battle, the sole survivor. Eventually finding safe haven aboard the Cinnamon Raisin Bagel station. With his crew gone and his ship damaged beyond repair, the captain's fate seemed bleak. However, salvation unexpectedly found him on that station. This is the Metal Beast, Akajim Voyager 9, the kraken mentioned in Thamium's 5th clue. To discover our next location, we need this number and the number found on the Noshchi-Yuku's hull in the previous clue, giving us 9 and 2. The difference of these numbers is 7, pointing to Widrake, the 7th region of Galactic Hub space. Their sum is 11, marking our clue location as Hub 7-11, the Holwood system.
As the wounded captain drifted towards the nest, he thought of his crew, his mate, his companions. He'd given his best. He'd found glory and riches and adventure untold, and he resolved with his last breath to leave his love all his gold. Struggling to navigate through the atmosphere, the kraken did burn and shake. To encrypt his grave's longitude, he swapped 2nd and 3rd digits in the depth of the snake. Free of ashes, free of failure, an ancient island monument arose from the sea. The captain knew this is where he should rest his legacy. Multi-tool shaking in hand, he dug a deep hole, one final grave for his treasure and soul. Staring up at the stars, with the stars staring back, the captain joined his crew in the endless black. For his mate he wrote this riddle to keep grave robbers at bay. But in time his love joined him, and the treasure waits there to this day. If ye dare risk the curse, if ye dare act against the captain's wishes, speak the name of his monument to claim all his riches.
Our last clue reveals to us the location of Thamium's final resting place, the system's nest planet, Turnmos. The depth of the snake in clue 3 is 67.2. If we swap these digits, we get 62.7, the longitude that his grave will be found. When maintaining a heading of 62.7, eventually we come to an island monument named the Legacy of Boyos Oopsie, and it is here that the captain was laid to rest with all his gold. It is thought that Boyos Oopsie was in fact Captain Thamium's real name, a detail only his love would know. One final barrier to keep his treasure safe from all but his intended. Though the treasure has already been plundered, travellers following in Thamium's footsteps will experience a breathtaking tour throughout several regions of Galactic Hub space, delighting in the unique wonders discovered, first-hand by the captain himself. We hope you have enjoyed this treasure hunt documentary. Remember to join the Galactic Hub on Discord and Reddit to keep apprised of all the upcoming events and games within the community. And as always, have fun, stay safe, and be curious.